everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today with Baby Mae. Now I'm here in the Starview with Daddy Fall for celebrate for 3 years anniversary. Daddy Fall, thank you so much
Oh,
for visit to my YouTube
no
channel.
problem. We had a great time. We
Yes.
checked into the Starview Resort, I guess you call it, right?
Yeah.
And it is just outside or near San Jose.
Yeah.
So we went from Dumaguete. Actually, we went from Apalong to Dumaguete to Sabulin, past
Yes.
San Jose, and now we're here on the coast at the Starview. And I
Yeah.
think later on we'll do a little tour of the place.
Yeah.
The only bummer is that it's raining,
Yeah.
so I don't know how that's going to come out. But we came here for our 3rd year anniversary. This is Baby Mae's treat to me.
Yes.
I bought her a little gift for Christmas, and then she wanted to get me something, so she got us a night here at the Starview.
Yeah.
And this Starview is, man, it's a nice place.
Yeah, very nice.
I mean, I don't just say that. I mean, it is a nice place.
Yeah.
We were here a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for only the vlog.
Just to come in and vlog, and
Yeah.
we did a tour, I think, of this place on your channel.
Yeah, my channel.
But that was almost 2 years ago. That was before COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the amazing thing is that the owner and the general manager, I guess it is, Manny,
Yeah.
he remembered us.
Yeah.
And we'd never met the owner before, but he said hi to us. He said, "Hi, Paul. Hi, Baby Mae."
Yeah.
It was a trip because I
Yeah.
didn't know who the guy was, and
Yeah.
he lives next door.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to vlogging this place and showing the folks the room.
Yeah.
And I think I'll throw that up on my channel since you've already did it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's that. So how was your anniversary?
I'm so happy because both happy. You're
Yeah.
so very happy. So,
Baby Mae's throwing the microphone.
Sorry,
She's
Daddy.
throwing the microphone around.
sorry, Daddy Paul.
That's okay.
I'm so happy because I have the gift for you for little, and then I look your face is so happy. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
It was a nice break. You know, we've been
Yeah.
going 12 days now with no electricity.
Yeah.
And we were able to come here
Yeah.
and just kind of take a break from that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not killing us, the low electricity thing.
Yeah.
And I think that we got our juice back today.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a message that unbeknownst to me, they had trucks up there, and I think we've got electricity again.
Yeah.
So that's awesome news. I thought we were a month away. That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
But we ran into a lot of negative Nancy's anyway. So
Yeah.
anyway.
So, and now I would like to interview to Daddy Paul about for your diet.
Okay.
So,
Not a
Daddy
problem.
Paul, can you share in my YouTube channel about your diet? Because
Sure.
you're very sexy.
Don't stop it. You're such a good liar.
No,
Unbelievable.
you're so very more getting lost weight.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And the way that I was motivated to do it because I was off balance a lot, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know, I would like, if I would step down a step, I would be like wiggling, and I was breathing hard, and I just didn't feel good. It was just, I was sluggish is what we call it. That's a new word for you. But sluggish just means that you're moving really slowly. And I felt uncomfortable. And so I said, you know, I've got to do something about this. And when I landed here almost 5 years ago,
Yeah.
I weighed 170 pounds, and I'm 5'7". I'm 5'8" if I put my hair in a pompadour. But I'm 5'7", and I weighed 170 pounds. And I think the optimum weight for me at my age is about 155. So when I got here, I was about 10 or 15 pounds overweight. Over the course of the 4.5 years that I've lived here, I gained 20 pounds on top of that and pushed it all the way up to 190. And I've got no one to blame but myself on that. There's no reason to congratulate a guy like me for losing weight. What you should do is chastise me for being such a fat slob and letting myself get into that condition and eating all of this crap. Now, I have a sweet tooth. What that means, Baby Mae, is I like candy, I like ice cream,
Yeah.
I like sugary stuff, donuts, and I tend to gorge on them. Now, I'm not much of a drinker. You and me don't go out and drink
No.
drink beer and
No.
get drunk or anything like that.
No.
But beer also puts a lot of weight on my belly, and
Yeah.
so and it's called a beer belly back home. Guys, we call them Joe Six Pack. They come home every night and knock back 6 beers, which is their privilege. And I did that for a while when I lived in the States. I kind of went through my phases. But anyway, off topic a little bit. So back on the diet. August, September, I started giving a lot of thought to trying to get myself in shape. And I thought, well, in shape, what I mean is just to lose a few pounds. And I said, you know what? January 1 is when everybody makes New Year's resolutions. They're going to go to the gym, they're going to start a diet, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And I tried to be a little forward thinking, and I said, you know what? Instead of starting January 1 wanting to do something, I wanted to start January 1 having already done something, if that makes any sense. And then I can move on to something new at the start of the new year, which I will. So I started the diet, I researched it a lot, and after watching a ton of YouTube videos, reading a lot of literature, listening to people that I respected, I came to the conclusion that fasting, intermittent fasting, and a reduction, if not elimination, of sugar and carbohydrates was the key. Now, the catchphrase for losing weight has always been diet and exercise. And so I thought there got to be a way we could cut out this exercise crap. Oh, how can I just lose weight without having to run around the block every day? And so I did it. October 1st, if you remember, I didn't eat any food. All day. It's called fasting. At 24.
This, no
Well, no, wait, let me finish.
Okay.
This is October 1st. I did not eat a drop of food. I went completely without any food whatsoever. And so that was a 24-hour fast. And then I had gone out and I bought a bunch of steaks.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
And I bought protein. I made my mind up. I was not going to drink a Coke. I was not going to have any ice cream that I love, or candy that I love, or cookies that I love, or cake that I love. I love it. I mean, some guys love nothing more than to knock back a beer. I'll take a bowl of ice cream any day of the week. That's just my guilty pleasure. So, that being said, I went 24 hours without food, and I felt that would kickstart my body from everything that I read and everything that I listened to by doctors on YouTube. And so that was that. And then I went to 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
And I would always eat the meal at the same time or in the same window, if you will. So my window was about 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So all day long, all I would have is coffee.
Yeah,
or
only
water,
coffee, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that was my program. And May we continued to eat, and we continued to go to places.
Yeah.
And so month 1 went by, October finished, and I had lost about 10 pounds. October, so November 1st, I fasted for 2 days. I went 48 hours without any food. I said, that's it. I'm just not going to do it. And so I kick-started it again because I stalled out at 10 pounds. And so 1 meal a day after that, all of November. And I was down 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And so, boom, there goes 20 pounds. This is December. December 1st, I did not do a 2-day fast. I did a 1-day fast again. And kick-started that month. And I think 3 or 4 days out of the month of December, this is the 29th, so we're almost done with the year, I ate 2 meals. I would eat bacon and eggs or something like that in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I would eat a steak or a burger with no bun
Yeah.
and cheese and all that.
And then vegetable.
And vegetables, a
Yeah.
lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
We bought a lot of broccoli, cauliflower,
Yeah,
asparagus.
asparagus.
And so, as of today's date, which is December 29th, I lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And so I can see a big difference, and May sees a big difference. Um, I'll tell you, I won't belabor it too much. And again, no congratulations are necessary. I should be chastised for having been such a pig for the last 3 years. It is a little complicated in the Philippines to eat healthy. It really is a challenge if you go out because there's not that many places that offer a carb-free or sugar-free environment as far as the food goes. The spaghetti is sweet.
Yeah.
Of course, you couldn't eat spaghetti anyway. But even when I would order like a meat dish, I wasn't sure what was in the sauce. I'm pretty sure they had some flour in there. They may have even put sugar in it for all I know. And so that's a mystery. But we did find places where I would eat salmon and vegetables
Yeah.
if we ate out. But the real key, I think, for the whole deal with us was eat at home.
Yeah.
I just came home. I went out. We would go out all day.
Yeah.
We would still do our thing for hours on end. I would just drink water. When I got hungry, I would simply have a cup of coffee
Yeah.
or water.
Yeah.
And guess what? After about an hour or so, the hunger would pass and I wasn't uncomfortable anymore. And here's the one thing that I'll leave you with on this, and I'll give you back to your channel because I always take over. But you prefer that anyway.
Yeah, I'm very proud with you because you're very slim now.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, congrats.
So here's the takeaway. The first month that I did the diet, I had eliminated sugar completely from my life. And prior to the October 1st date when I started, every morning when I woke up, part of my routine was to get a cup of coffee, of course. I would immediately walk over to a little desk area that we have, and I would pop 2 Advils or 2 Tylenol because I would wake up with body ache. It's just old man stuff. You know, it's like I almost do a body check when I wake up in the morning and go, okay, what hurts today? You know, is it my neck? Is it my back? Is it my hip? Is it my elbow? Oh, there's the old football injury. It came back into town. You know, no. So that was my routine. Something that I noticed 2 weeks into the diet with the elimination of carbohydrates and with the elimination of sugar was, and I didn't even realize it, it was happening. But I sat outside, I was having a cigarette, which I
Yeah.
know is bad, and I was drinking my coffee, and it dawned on me that it had been about a week since I had headed for the medicine cabinet, if you will, and had to take a pain reliever because my body didn't hurt. When I woke up in the morning, I was truly ache-free. I'm not really in pain, but it's the creaky stuff, you know, where your neck's funny or your back hurts a little bit, and it's just kind of like it takes a half hour for the acetaminophen to kick in and kind of take over, and for some reason, my body responded in that manner to it. So that's just, you know, a side note. I don't know if that's even medically correct or not, but it happened to me. And so that was my experience. 2 weeks in, and to this day, now it's 3 months,
Yeah.
I think I've woke up 2 times with like a stiff neck or something, but that's because I slept wrong on the pillow or whatever. But I feel a lot better. I actually have a lot more energy. It's easier for me to do what, kids? Exercise
Yeah.
now. So the next phase in January is the gym.
Wow.
And so the reason I want to do the gym is I don't want to get big muscles or have, you know, the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. Hell, I'm 66 years old. You know, I just want to firm up a little bit. But I do want to get some exercise, some blood flowing. Elimination of nicotine in my body is another goal for the year. I haven't set a date for that, but that will be my next move, is to eliminate the smoking. But I think the way my brain works is I accomplished my one goal, which was to get down to 160, which is what I am. I went from a 36-inch waist to a 31, and so I get to go out and go shopping this after New Year's
Yeah.
because there's too much madness right now in the shops.
Yeah, it's
But
very
in
crowded.
January, when everything settles down and not everybody's buying New Year's
Yeah.
stuff, I'm going to go to the store and I'll
Yeah.
get myself. I have to.
Yeah.
I can't wear anything.
Yeah.
I got a pair of jeans on right now
Yeah.
that were 10 years old. My favorite jeans I brought with me from
Wow.
America. But it's a 31 waist,
Yeah.
and I haven't been able to fit into these in years. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the weight loss? Now you've told me you don't like it. You prefer it when I'm fat.
I'm very happy with you because what do you like? I'm support with you, Daddy
Yeah, I
Paul.
appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah,
But you keep
because
telling me you. But this last night you said I like it better when you're fat.
that is the joke.
Oh, that's a joke. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I would like to greeting your happy birthday, your son.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to say his name
Yeah.
because that's going to be private. I'm going to keep my
Yeah.
kids out of this thing. I don't want anybody hounding him.
Yeah.
And so, but happy birthday to him. He's
Yeah.
35 years
Wow.
old yesterday.
Happy birthday. 35 years old. 1 year I'm old.
Yeah. He'd have to call you mom, and you're 36. That would be great.
Yeah, it's okay.
You go rolling through
It's
Nebraska
okay.
saying that.
Very important. I love you so much, Daddy Paul, and then I love your son.
My what?
I love your son.
Oh, my son.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He'd
Yeah.
love you too.
Yeah, I love your family.
Yeah.
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 So.
Well, my dad's met you online. He's seen you online. He's seen you on Skype.
Yeah.
Remember?
Before,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
happy that because I would like to see your father. So my wish is come true.
Yeah.
In the Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I had my dad on Skype, and Baby Mae came over. My dad
Yeah.
is almost deaf all the way,
I
and so he
see.
had a 50-year-old guy there that's his buddy that was kind of like shouting into his ear as we were
Yeah.
talking. And as soon as Baby Mae came on camera,
Okay.
my dad and the other guy told me to get the F out of the
Oh.
room and just leave Baby Mae there to talk to him.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'm
Yeah.
glad to see he's still feeling frisky.
Yeah.
So that's my story about the diet.
Yeah. So guys, that is my video today for Daddy Fall interview about diet, and thank you so much for watching my channel and Daddy Fall channel, and see you next video. Bye bye.
Happy New Year.